Hi,
Hi, my name's Dinesh.
my name is Rohinton.
Happy to be here.
I learned that you want this opportunity as a wind turbine technician. Let's start with an interview. Can you tell me about a time when things didn't go the way you wanted at work, such as a project that failed or being passed over for a promotion?
Well, first off, I realized that failure to recognize errors in the system or some unexpected situations will be common. But I assure you that I'm ready to face these failures and adapt myself to better understand them and to fix them. These skills I first learned in high school engineering when we were learning to troubleshoot with boards and different electrical systems. I faced many problems in getting the boards to perform and start to work. But as time passed, I learned that how to solve these problems for the use of teamwork. Whenever I faced a challenge, I would get a group of my friends together and we would solve these problems together. And since we worked as a team and collaborated, we solved problems efficiently. And I'm sure that I'll be able to use these same skills on the job site as a wind turbine technician.
What would you hope to achieve in the first 6 months after being hired?
In my first 6 months on the job, I hope to be given the opportunity to learn the skills that some of the top employees in the company have already acquired, and also to work alongside them to build a strong and long lasting relationship and connection that we can use on the job site to solve different problems. Um, I'm a strong believer again in teamwork and believe that if these skills are developed, then I'll be a good fit for this company.
Why do you want to work with us?
I've always had a strong interest in technology since a little kid. I've been learning about it for a long time. With my knowledge of how technology works, I'm sure that I'll be able to transfer some of this knowledge into the job site as wind turbine technology is adapting every day, and I'm sure that I can keep up with the times and learn about the developments in the industry.
How do you think further technology advances will affect your job?
I don't see technology taking over my job unlike many other industries. However, I see myself working with more technology as time moves on. The search for clean energy has been increasing substantially for the past decade, and the necessity of moving away from fossil fuels has become more and more evident. I'm a strong believer in wind turbine technology, and that's primarily the main reason why I'm ready to work with it, specifically in your company. And I'm ready to work with its advancements to create a more sustainable future.
Oh, good. What is your troubleshooting process?
First, I like to listen to their client for their perspective on the issue so I can possibly get hinted towards sort of the direction, the error, and the source of the problem. However, if that doesn't work, I like to look at the system and in this case use the knowledge I already will have from my training to solve the problem. It's also important again to work with a team because then we're able to find the answer to the problem quicker and solve issues more efficiently.
Good. If you were to face a dangerous situation with a turbine on the job site, what would you do?
Okay, so for the first thing, I would clear the area and make sure that nobody was standing near the turbine. I would call someone more qualified to look at the situation. As I know, acting like I have the answer for everything can be dangerous and should never be done. Clearing everyone from the site could help save many lives if the situation was really significant and important and people's lives were at risk. It's important to recognize that although I may have gained experience from the training at the job site, that doesn't mean that I'm qualified to look at the issue and should let other people who are more qualified do so. I don't know everything about a turbine, and I'm happy to admit that, and I'm sure that other people are able to solve the issue. Okay, thank you for your interview. I appreciate it.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thanks.